Hey gang, and welcome to Master in a Month Challenge 3. So just quickly, just came back from paintball and you can see I got absolutely nailed, but so much fun. So this challenge, I've finally decided to give my mind a little bit more of a rest and start doing some physical stuff. It's actually been pretty bad for the last probably 6 months. I've actually copped a few injuries. The first one was I had 2 grade 2 tears on my groin, and as soon as I finished healing from that, I tore my PCL in my left leg and ruined my rotator cuff. So hasn't been the greatest, especially on the mind and physical as well. So I'm starting to get better. Obviously my shoulders aren't at 100%, but I thought it's time to start doing something, and hopefully this helps it. Because this challenge, I will be taking on the handstand walk. So ever since a kid, I just have been obsessed with handstands. Just my parents always used to go off at me in the house because I wouldn't be walking around the house on my legs. I would be walking around on my hands, and as I'm walking through the kitchen while they're cooking, I would obviously get in the way and they would just be like, what the hell are you doing? So I thought, to commemorate my younger self, I'm going to start getting back into handstands because I loved it. I would just spend hours outside just practicing handstands. I used to be able to walk quite a little bit with it, never really measured it, but like the length of the front yard, so maybe like 10 meters or so, but never could really stay still. And lately, just before I did damage, possibly half the reason that I have done damage, was I started to get back into handstands and try to practice getting steady and getting that balance and strength of being able to stay still doing handstands. So I thought, okay, now that I've had a bit of a rest and I have got back in the swing of it, time to try again. So, but this time, walking and seeing how far I can walk. I was trying to look up, what is a reasonable distance. I've never seen anybody do 100 meters. I think that is just way out of my league, and I don't think I've seen anybody do it. Obviously amazing, but I thought just something to be somewhat reasonable, I will try to go for the 50 meter mark, because obviously that is still quite triumphant. So currently, I haven't tried for probably about 2-3 months, but when I was walking, I got to about, I think, 15 meters. So just to let you guys know that I'm obviously not going into this challenge knowing nothing. So I can do handstands. I already have that knowledge of how to do a handstand, and I have that strength already to do that. And I can currently hold myself up on a wall for probably about 1.5 minutes. Haven't tried for a while, but I think that's what I got last time. So just to let you guys know, that's my benchmark, about 15 meters of walking. I'm gonna just accept that from before. Hopefully I can do that when I try now, but to get to the 50 meter mark. So this will just give you guys an understanding of, okay, if you can do a handstand and if you can hold it up for that amount of time, how far can you get with the amount of training that I'm going to do? So that's pretty much showing you guys just from my perspective. So training regime for this, pretty much obviously strengthening my shoulders. Going to have to see how that goes with the whole rehab exercises as well. So I'll be working on that. Obviously my core as well, and pretty much just now gets to balance and endurance for me. So obviously I'll still be doing my usual gym workouts of doing all of my body, but now with more of a focus on shoulders, core, and the muscles that are actually used for a handstand. So for the endurance, pretty much just practicing handstand walks and practicing along a wall, just being able to stay up there, because now I feel as though, even though I said taking a break from mental, it's all a mental game now. That's pretty much all there is left to it. It's just how long can I go before I give up. So if you want to follow along, I'll be posting videos of my workouts and everything on my Instagram, JMLFit. Check that out. Check it out if you want to go follow along. If you want to give this challenge a go, let me know. Show me as well. If you're a person that hasn't even tried to do a handstand, see how far or how long you can just hold up on a wall doing a handstand. See if you can go from nothing to actually a free handstand without using the wall. I would actually be so interested and keen to see how far you can actually get in a handstand, because I just love handstands. They are so cool. When you see people actually doing amazing things with the handstands, it just excites me. So I'm very excited to jump back into this challenge. This will probably be one of my favorite ones because it's something I've wanted to do again for a long time. So I'll jump into it, follow along, and I guess I'll see you guys in 2 weeks with my midway point video. Catch us on the next time.